Fans were left buzzing after BTS's Jin was seen exiting a popular Seoul cafe with several members of TXT, sparking speculation about what the two HYBE groups might be planning. The unexpected meetup occurred late in the evening, with all members dressed casually, donning caps and masks, but their laughter and familiarity gave them away. Witnesses claim Jin greeted each TXT member warmly, and the group spent over an hour inside the cafe. When asked about the gathering, one fan nearby said, "They looked like they were deep in conversation, but also having so much fun like real brothers." Rumors have since swirled about what was discussed. Some fans believe this could hint at a collaborative project, especially after TXT attended Jin's solo concert and Jin supported TXT's own performance. Others simply view the outing as a heartwarming display of HYBE family unity. Whether it was just a friendly catch-up or the beginning of something bigger, one thing's clear. Fans are loving every second of this unexpected cross-generation idol bonding. Seoul lit up last night not because of fireworks or an idol performance, but because of a quiet, unexpected gathering that now has fans across the globe buzzing. Kim Seokjin, famously known as Jin from BTS, was seen stepping out of a cozy, low-profile cafe in the Sinsadong area of Seoul, accompanied by several members of the rising powerhouse boy group TXT. Though the moment might have passed quietly for the average pedestrian, for the dedicated fandoms of both groups' ARMY and MOA, it felt like witnessing history unfold in real time. Dressed in discreet outfits with caps and face masks, the idols clearly intended to keep a low profile. But even the most carefully executed plans often unravel under the lens of public curiosity. Passersby and cafe staff, though respectful, couldn't help but notice the magnetic presence of Jin, whose laughter could be heard even through the muted clatter of dishes and low jazz echoing through the establishment. TXT's Subin, Byungyu, and Taeyoon were identified among the group, each exchanging warm smiles and playful elbow nudges with their senior. What sparked even more speculation was the tone of the meetup. This wasn't the stiff, formal interaction between senior and junior artists trying to maintain label protocol. It was intimate. It was familial. According to one cafe employee who asked to remain anonymous, they didn't look like they were planning a business deal. They looked like siblings who hadn't seen each other in a while, laughing, sometimes whispering, then laughing again. Fans have clung to that detail, the whispering. It has fueled theories ranging from an upcoming collaboration between BTS and TXT to a heart-to-heart moment where Jin might have been offering guidance, perhaps even unveiling secrets about his solo journey or his long-anticipated plans post-military service. This isn't the first time Jin and TXT have crossed paths in a way that captures public attention. TXT's Byungyu attended one of Jin's solo concerts earlier this year, and the moment they locked eyes on stage was described as generational warmth by concertgoers. Many believe that relationship has since deepened, especially after Jin returned from his military service and began showing signs of stepping into a more mentoring role within HYBE's artist family. Still, others suspect something bigger is brewing. The fact that this cafe meetup happened so shortly after Jin's emotional conclusion of his solo world tour raises questions. Is Jin preparing to shift from performer to creative producer? Could TXT's next album feature vocal direction or songwriting input from the eldest BTS member? Or was this simply a moment of reconnection, a reminder that idols, too, crave the simple joy of iced Americanos and shared laughter among friends? What fans do know is this: Jin didn't leave the cafe first. He lingered behind, clapping Yeonjun on the back, offering a warm smile to Taehyun, and stopping to bow respectfully to cafe staff. As he stepped into the streetlight's soft glow, a bystander caught a photo grainy but full of emotion of Jin glancing back through the cafe window, as if cherishing something quietly important. Within minutes, Jin text meetup and HYBE family began trending on X, formerly Twitter. One fan wrote, "This is not just dinner. This is legacy being passed hand to hand." Another posted, "Jin's not just their sunbeam anymore. He's their Hyung." Whatever was discussed in that cafe may remain a mystery for now. But in an industry built on precision, polish, and spectacle, this unplanned, dimly lit evening in a Seoul cafe might just be one of the most honest and significant moments fans have been gifted in a long time. Stay tuned, because if history has taught us anything, it's that when Jin smiles quietly behind a mask, something extraordinary is always just around the corner. As more fan-captured images began to circulate, speculation only intensified. Not just because Jin and the TXT members were seen together, but because of how they interacted. A short video posted on X by a user known only as @Hybe Sightings shows Jin and Soobin laughing over something on a phone, possibly a meme, possibly something more confidential. Whatever it was, it caused a ripple of visible joy among the group, breaking any preconceived notion that their meeting was formal or rehearsed. For many fans, this was the clearest glimpse yet into the genuine chemistry that exists behind closed doors in the Hybe family. But what does this gathering really mean in the broader context of Jin's evolving role? Some believe this night marks a subtle shift, a passing of the torch, or perhaps a new duality in Jin's career, balancing both artist and mentor. Jin, who has spoken in the past about his passion for nurturing younger artists and sharing wisdom gleaned from years of global stardom, may now be stepping into a leadership position that extends beyond stage lights and award shows. The timing is also interesting. With TXT fresh off their explosive Act Tomorrow tour and BTS members slowly reuniting after military enlistments, the symbolic importance of Jin being the bridge between generations becomes more poignant than ever. Not just an idol, Jin seems to be evolving into a cultural steward, one who understands the mechanics of fame, the toll it takes, and the responsibility that comes with it. Meanwhile, fans have begun circulating speculative fan art, mock concept posters, and even dream playlists for a potential BTS, Changtu, TXT collaboration EP. None of this is confirmed, of course, but if there's anything Jin and Hybe have proven time and again, it's that the most unexpected collaborations often begin in the most ordinary moments over coffee, under dim cafe lights, away from the roar of the crowd. And so, while the cafe lights in Sinsadong may now be dimmed and the stars may have returned quietly to their homes or dorms, the echoes of that night continue to reverberate across fandom timelines. One simple meeting has ignited worldwide discussions not only about what's coming next, but about the heart of K-pop itself, the relationships, the mentorship, the moments of laughter that rarely make headlines, but mean the world to those who witness them. In the end, what fans saw wasn't just a senior artist meeting his juniors. It was Jin reminding the world gently, and with his signature charm that leadership doesn't always shout. Sometimes it just smiles across the table, asks how your day went, and pays the bill without saying a word. As the photos continued to circulate and the hashtag #JinWithTXT trended across multiple platforms, fans couldn't help but reflect on the emotional undertones that surrounded this moment. For Jin, this wasn't just a simple evening outing, it was symbolic. Having just wrapped his emotionally charged solo tour and returned from a whirlwind of personal and professional highs and lows, he now seemed to be channeling his energy into quietly uplifting the next generation of K-pop artists under the same label. And for TXT, this moment must have felt validating, sharing a table and laughs with someone who had once walked the very path they now tread. Observers noted the subtle yet telling gestures from Jin throughout the evening. A gentle pat on Taeyoon's back as they exited the cafe, a brief but warm exchange with Hwenenkai that appeared to end in mutual smiles, and a respectful nod shared with Byung-gyu, all small but meaningful interactions that spoke volumes. These were not mere formalities between label mates. They were the signs of a bond shaped by shared experiences, mutual admiration, and a deep understanding of the intense spotlight both groups live under. Industry insiders are already speculating about the implications of this meeting. Some believe this marks the beginning of a more active role for Jin in artist development and internal mentorship at Hybe. Others suggest that a joint variety show or behind-the-scenes documentary could be in the works, showcasing the dynamic between BTS and TXT in a more intimate, relatable format. Nothing is confirmed, but the sheer volume of online chatter and media coverage makes one thing certain: something about that quiet night in Seoul captured the world's attention. Perhaps the most striking element of the evening, however, was how normal it all looked. In an industry where every move is scrutinized and choreographed, the sincerity of that gathering was refreshing. No flashy entourage, no security barricades separating them from the world. Just a group of young men, some legends, some rising stars, sharing drinks, memories, and maybe even a vision for what's next. As fans around the globe continue to replay those clips and zoom in on blurry photos, searching for clues, one message seems to resonate above the noise. The torch isn't just being passed, it's being shared with laughter and care. Over warm drinks. And an eye